Hey guys, Daddy-O here from Dadventure TV, and the reason that I am the voice coming out of the darkness at you tonight is because I want to do a short, quick vid on the Gladiator's standard headlights. These are the non-LED, and whether or not you need the LED headlights. I happen to be coming home from mountain biking tonight and cutting through the Rock Creek Park, which is super dark, no ambient light. So it's a perfect place to show what the headlights on this truck are like. I only have the standard headlights that come on the 2021 Gladiator Rubicon. There's been a lot of talk about these headlights being candles and useless and etc. And I thought when I purchased this vehicle, or was looking at the Gladiators, that I really wanted and was going to have to get the LED package. This vehicle did not have it, and I thought, well, that's okay. It had some other stuff I wanted. The LED headlights will be an easy swap. I can either do an aftermarket one or do the OEM ones or whatever. But I figured it would be an easy upgrade to do. Now, however, I don't even think I'm going to. I think that personally, for my use, that the regular headlights that come on this 2021 Rubicon are fine. And that's what I wanted to show you guys. So we're going to go down the road here where it's totally dark, and I'll show you what it looks like. What you're looking at right now, that is purely the daytime running lights that are on. I'm going to now switch to headlights, and I'm going to put on now the fog lights. And again, everything is standard here that's on this. It's not the LED package at all. And I also have the plastic Rubicon bumper. I do not have the steel Rubicon front bumper, so I don't know if that makes a difference, if the fog lights are different in that. But mind my water bottles jingling if you hear them. So let's go see what it's like. So this is headlights on and fog lights on. And as soon as I get around the curve here, I'll shut them off. So this is how dark it is outside. I'll move the camera around. Like I said, no ambient light really whatsoever. There's something way over there. Oh, that's probably the horse facility. But basically it's pitch black. I can't even find the place to put the camera. There it is. So let's start her up. So we've started her up now. That is daytime running lights only. Daytime running lights. There's headlights. So let's just go with the headlights. Turn off the fog lights. So I don't know if you can see, it's unfortunately not coming out great on camera. Let me do that. But it is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's probably about 12 Jeep Gladiator lengths of distance that you have, that you can see. We will turn on fog lights now. So, I don't know, man. To me, that's pretty good. I'll take you guys off here for a second and show you. That's the side view, that's the side view, and that's the forward view. So, obviously, if you're off-roading, you're going to want more light. But if you're off-roading, you're going to get light bars too, and auxiliary lights everywhere. For regular driving, I had a Land Rover just before this that had I don't know, whatever the fancy xenon something lights or whatever they were. You know, those ones that blind everybody. And man, this is about as good as that. The only difference I would say is that those did turn, so they were a little better on the curves at giving you the ability to see around the curve. But the side of these is pretty decent, so it gives you okay as you go around the curves. Not quite as good. So to each his own as to whether or not you think it's adequate, but I think that a lot of people's comments about the regular lights on the Jeep Gladiator are overblown about how poor they are. And to me, they're fine for regular driving. I think part of it too is because they sit up high. I mean, I'm illuminating, if you can see, the tops of the signs, almost as high as the Gladiator is tall. So it gives you a fair amount of height forward. So I think that helps also, really, if they're not low to the ground. And then you do have the fog lights down low to illuminate right in front of the Jeep on the ground. So at any rate, there you go. To each his own as to whether or not you think you need the LEDs, but if you're trying to save money, I think it's like a $1,500 package or something to get those LED headlights. $1,000, $1,500, $1,100, something like that. And like I say, if you're trying to save money, it might be one thing you can shave off. So hopefully this video helps with making that decision. See you out there on the trails, guys. Now let me just give you a little bit of view driving on a road that has some street lights. It's not like super brightly lit in here, but there's definitely some street lights that you can see. We're still in the Rock Creek Park, so you're still down in here among the trees and hills, and this gives you an idea as to what it's like. I'm going to turn up here to go up this residential street, and you'll see the lighting on the residential street. So this is pretty typical DC residential street. Just for comparison's sake, turn off so that's the difference. I think that the fog lights really do make quite a difference. See that? And then we'll turn them off completely. That's now just daytime running lights. And those are lights. And those are lights with fog lights. So there you have it. Just a little extra bonus to see what it's like on the regular roads. See you guys.